I'm Toby Genkel. I'm the director of Oops, Noah is Gone. Nothing is more fun than the end of the world. And this is what Oops, Noah is Gone is about.
It's about friendship and about love and about finding your place in the world.
It's about some animals who missed the ark and you immediately think, shit, what do they do now?
If you miss a bus, the next one might come right away. You wait 10 minutes or maybe 20. But if you miss the ark, you have a huge problem.
Oops, Noah is Gone is actually a little bit like a road movie. The parents and the children get separated and they're trying to find each other in this crazy world.
They have to survive a big adventure, fighting against the floods, fighting against the elements, actually fighting an impossible fight, seemingly impossible fight, because the world will be flooded. When I heard this short sentence, there's animals we haven't seen and they missed the ark, I was on right away.
It's just one sentence and you get the plot of the movie.
For a director, this is simply great to get your hands on a story like that. One part of the story we actually know, which is almost the end of it. The world will be flooded entirely, and there's nothing we could change about it because that's what the legend says. It was an extreme challenge to make a story work, and we found this great ending.
In the end, there is this big surprise, but I cannot spoil it for you. You have to see the movie for yourself.
The core of this film is finding your home, know where you belong, and being unrooted. And we wanted to create creatures that represent this problem as strong as possible. And then we came to the idea of the Nestrians, who have everything that you shouldn't have if you have to survive in the wilderness. They are clumsy. They shine at night. Yeah. That's a brilliant idea, by the way. If you're basically on the menu of every predator in the world.
You're glowing.
The smallest little rock is like a big challenge for them. Anything that other animals can do with fair ease, they find it absolutely nearly impossible to do.
There! Dry land!
Check out the clumsy bloke!
And then putting these poor little things against the end of the world is really something that we thought would work quite well. It would be something that would be fun to see what happens.
Let's get him!
Let's go get him, sweetie.
I'm sorry, the gas. I'll go up to level 4. Times it happens when we get really, scared.
How do you survive a single day?
Dave is the ultimate nice guy.
He's just so optimistic.
Hello, I'm Dave.
A little naive, and he never loses his positive attitude.
When push comes to shove, he will find a solution, or at least he will try to find one.
He always stumbles and then he gets back up and he keeps on walking.
Even when the gates of hell open, he will try to find something nice about that.
He's completely ridiculous from head to toe, and when there's something wrong to be said, Dave will say it.
He has definitely no sense for danger. Finney is the typical insecure, a little bit angry young man.
Well, I'm staying here.
No, listen. There's a flood coming, Finney. We'll drown if we don't leave.
Water. Here.
He doesn't seem to understand why things are the way they are. He can't seem to ever make any friends because they're always moving, and every time he tries to talk to his dad about it, his dad doesn't really know why they're moving either, so he gets frustrated and it kind of builds up in him.
I knew they'd turn us away. Nestrians. We just don't fit in.
Don't say that. I'll find us a home, a place where you'll make friends.
He wants friends. This is This is this big mission in the movie. He wants to make friends. And he inherited the big talent of homemaking.
Yeah.
The big Nestrian thing. He can do that. It's amazing. It's actually an absolutely, truly amazing gift those Nestrians have.
Night, everyone.
Grimms are the ultimate fighting machines. Free of humor, born to survive.
And that's exactly who Hazel is. Hazel is a atypical Grimm.
Grimms don't flock, herd or swarm. They never make friends.
Yeah.
Because friends, they would just slow you down.
Do you think we'll be the only Grimms on board?
Why do you ask?
I just thought it might be nice to have some company.
Company? Grimps don't do company. The only way to survive is to look out for yourself. How many times do I have to...
Once Leah is gone, she is regretting deeply how she treated her daughter, that there was so little fun in her life, but it was all about protecting her and preparing her for life in the wilderness.
You know, we're doing all right here. They can't be far.
I wonder if they're still alive at all. I've always been so hard on her, trying to prepare her for life. You know? Make her tough. And now...
Leah is totally the product of her mother's education.
Of course we're on board. Yay! What are you doing?
You can tell by every move that she makes that it's hard for her to live by those standards and to make it up for her mom, that she actually doesn't want it. Underneath, she's a nice person looking for friends. Once she gets separated from her mom, she is going for the grim behavior straight away. And in a certain way, it totally saves her life.
We should make a shelter for the night.
What's all this we stuff? I told you to get lost already. I'm a Grimm. We're loners.
Are you sure? Nestrians are great company.
It is in the night when they are all alone that she is realizing that she's missing her mother very badly. Because at the end of the day, she of course loves her mom.
My name is Emily Christians and I'm from Ulysses Filmproduktion in Hamburg, and we are the producer of the film.
My name is Jana Bohl, I'm from Studio Rakete, and we developed and created the visual side as animation studio in Hamburg as well.
Oops, Noah is Gone is an international co-production. We work together with Fabrique d'Image from Luxembourg, with Grit from Belgium, and with Motion Films from Ireland. And this is really very good to have this international team working on the film. So once we had the script ready, we started to find co-producers, and they were all really happy to come on board and to collaborate with us.
Of course, it's always challenging to find a good work split between 4 studios and 4 countries, because it's a lot of administrative work as well, besides all the creative work. But I think the partners were really good, and everybody just wanted to go ahead, and we were all sitting in the same boat. So.
Yeah. But that's the good thing, this international team and all this team spirit coming from everywhere, and everybody has new ideas and better ideas, and it's great fun to work in this system.
In the past, I guess for many years now, we've collaborated together. It is a relationship, and you need to get through the storms, and you need to get through the hard times, and know that nobody's going to balk, and that people will get through the pressure of the production.
I think in an animated movie, the role of the team is especially big. It's because it takes a long time to plan a movie like this.
We needed 18 months from the first visual development until we had the final frames on screen.
Das finde ich super. 1, 2. Hier ist es sehr busy, auch gerade in diesem Bereich. Ob man sich da zum Beispiel vereinfacht.
Also hier jetzt zurückweicht gleich, ne?
Ja. Der Beat muss länger, Paar Frames, drüber gucken. Also hier würde ich sagen 5 drauf, rausziehen. Ich würde auch, wenn sie rausgehen, bevor der Beat kommt, dass Obesi fast noch so anmacht, so einen. Ja, er will ja quasi um die Ecke gucken, was los ist.
Ja. Ja.
You need to go slowly, and one by one. Keep a good distance between each other. Some of these rocks are very loose. So wait for my word, and then...
And then what?
You gotta be kidding me.
The difference between a live-action film and an animated film is in both we have to tell a great story, we have to entertain the audience for about 90 minutes or 2 hours, and we have to tell the story in moving images. The only thing is that we do this with a different technique. The world we are creating is not there at all. We start with a white paper and nothing else.
Also, ja, der Affe kommt rein, unten rum laufen die Kinder und der Affe versucht irgendwie die Kinder zu erwischen, ja? Und wo er sie dann sieht, ist er da an der Tür.
When I heard the first time about the film project Oops, Noah is Gone, I immediately thought of my designers, especially character designers.
I'm Heiko Henschel. I'm the production designer on Oops, Noah is Gone, and I'm the designer for the characters, the environments and colors, and the whole look of the movie.
My name is Stefan Wagemann. I'm character artist on Noah is Gone. I'm responsible for bring the 2D designs from Heiko into 3D.
First I start with the designs. I get briefings from the two directors, from Toby and Sean.
We start with a white paper and nothing else. This comes to when it comes to characters and to the world we are going to create. And this little bit of playing God, if you want, is a really great thing to make.
I'm keeping my mind open and try to bring all the information I got from the directors into the drawing and try to find the thing that makes the character special. Hier sehen wir ein paar allererste Zeichnungen von Finny. Und wir haben einfach versucht, irgendwie in verschiedene Richtungen zu gehen, mal was mit Fell zu machen, mal was ohne Fell zu machen. Dann haben wir verschiedene Sachen ausprobiert. Hier hat er sogar einmal Hörner und hier hat er Federn hier und kleine Schulterpanzer. Also wir haben verschiedene Sachen einfach ausprobiert. Hier hat er sogar Stacheln, einfach um sich so frei wie möglich und so kreativ wie möglich mit dem Thema neues Tier, ganz neue Gattung auseinanderzusetzen. Dann haben wir angefangen, halt eben ganz viele Posen zu machen. Wie sieht er aus, wenn er glücklich ist, wenn er wütend ist, wenn er irgendwie schreit oder komplett in Panik ist. Sogar Schwimmen ist mit dabei. Das wird alles einmal ausprobiert, damit wir auch sicher gehen können, dass der Charakter ganz gut funktioniert. And then, if this is kind of fixed, the design for whatever, a character or an environment, this goes on then to Stefan in the modeling department.
Yeah, Heiko creates some 2D designs from the front, side view, or top view and back view. And I try to bring this into 3D. And mostly I start with a 3D sculpt in ZBrush. And after the sculpting is finished and everyone is happy with it, I transfer this into a 3D mesh. What is animate able?
Dann geht es ganz an die Farbsuche. Also was für Farben wollen wir für den haben? Wollen wir, dass er eher rötlich aussieht, etwas gelber aussieht? Und wir haben uns dann später entschieden für diese Version mit einem weißen Bauch, mit blauen Streifen und mit orangenem Fell. Und der wurde dann später gemodelt, hat richtiges Fur, also richtiges Fell bekommen und sah dann oder sieht jetzt im Film so aus. Das ist unser kleiner fertiger Finny.
It was really a big task to create all the characters that we have never seen before because they missed the arc.
Which was also then very good in the storyboarding process. So you have a script and after this you start the storyboarding where you make one drawing for every scene.
I came here to Hamburg and Toby and I and a handful of storyboard artists got thrown into a room and the door locked behind us.
And this was very funny. So
Locked them up for 3 months and then
gave them pizza and something to drink.
So it was actually some kind of long-term brainwash.
Yeah.
When we would kind of get flooded with the film.
Yeah.
And worked on it day and night like crazy to make the animatic for this film.
Well, I think what animators do is we bring the characters to life. So we get a model and well, we start moving it around, and hopefully in the end it will look like a breathing character that's alive, that's thinking, and yeah, that has a life of its own.
Hi.
Where's Finny?
He fell overboard! I don't think Finny can swim!
Neither can I. What? Where's Finny?
He fell overboard! I don't think Finny can swim!
Neither can I.
When you get a character that doesn't exist in our world, you look at it, you study its anatomy and everything, and then you think, what animal does it resemble? And you start just looking for similar animals that you can use to study, and then you just use what you found out there, and you try to incorporate that into the animation that you're doing.
Finny!
Leah! Take my hand!
Mom, no!
I have a real plan. I'll fight my way through the corridor.
They move how we want them to move. So if a cat is not looking cattish enough, then we just change it, you know. And so that's the great thing about animation. We can make a lion walk like a dog if we want to, or a bird walk like an elephant.
Look at this fella, Finny. Everything will be fine.
I'm afraid I have some terrible news.
I knew it!
Dad, everybody's staring.
My name is Florian Westermann. I am art director on the movie Oops, Noah is Gone.
I'm Alexandra. I'm doing like the supervision of lighting in Grid.
I'm Johannes Hetzer, and I'm the compositing TD and stereoscopic supervisor.
I'm Dimitri Bredenbach, and I'm the head of compositing at Grid.
My name is Pallav Sharma. I'm the pipeline technical director.
My name is Daan van den Ede. I'm the CG supervisor on Noah. So what happens is we get the animation in from another studio and we build the light shot from there. So in lighting we get a scene.
Like it's a drawing. I try to make the same in CG with my computer.
And we try to light it like you would do in a studio environment.
What is the general mood? Are we in a sunset mood?
By night, day.
Are we in a freaky disco crystal cave? Are we underwater?
After I sent it back to the art director, so he told me that if he is okay or not with that, and when it's okay for everyone, we can start to make all the shots of the sequence.
And then the scene gets into the computer render farm, which is like a big chunk where all computers gets together and they create the image that we need.
And the output that this generates is delivered to the compositor, and he will take all the parts, the effects, the lighting, the painted skies.
And then we stick them together, glue them together, and spice them up to make them more beautiful than they were before. Also, im Compositing bekommen wir von den Leuchtern verschiedene Ebenen von Material. Einmal den Hintergrund und obendrauf kommen die Charaktere. Dann können wir jeden dieser Charaktere packen und farblich etwas modifizieren. Und dann setzen wir das ganze Bild am Ende wieder zusammen. Ein bisschen zusätzliches Licht, was durch die Tür fällt. Und dann kommen die finalen Farbkorrekturen und Anpassungen. Und was natürlich wichtig ist bei der Arbeit, ist, dass man immer die gesamte Sequenz, die man bearbeitet, im Auge hält. Deshalb haben wir immer so eine Übersicht. Was passiert davor, was passiert danach? Stimmen denn meine Farben mit dem Charakter zur Szene vorher, zur Szene nachher? Wie fühlt sich das an?
And I always tend to say that compositing also has the chance to add some salt and pepper to turn the steak into something really tasteful, and also to arrange it on the plate and to have a really high-class meal, and not only thrown on the table, but really nicely arranged and a little spiced.
No hunting on the Ark!
What idiot puts a herbivore and a carnivore in the same cell?
Okay. You have a go, Paul?
Yeah. What was that?
It's the all right, hold on to your horses, I'm coming.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on to your horses, I'm coming. Huh.
So We're Elephants is 72, and then Are You Kidding? That stuff is 74.
74. We are elephants.
From India or Africa?
Are you kidding?
You're checked in.
Next.
Okay. Alright. Here we go. Yeah.
If you're not on the list, you're not on the ark. Oh! I think we've wasted enough time.
If you're not on the list, you're not on the ark. I think we've wasted enough time.
No, you can't do this!
You're welcome.
Thanks, Leah. That was... I forgot it.
That's okay. We'll go again.
Right. Thanks, Leah. That was... Thanks, Leah. That was... Thanks, Leah. That was...
What I like most about this movie is that if you actually see the quality that we have and that we have reached with the movie, and you see the budget that we have, we're not in a Hollywood kind of monster budget, but we were able to create this really beautiful movie that will be on the big screen.
Every single person in this film is putting himself into it 100%. The most of them even more. And you really see that on the screen later on.
When you think back, and everybody was saying like, are you crazy to do a film about the deluge with all these characters and all the effects, and you cannot, it's just too expensive to do something like that, and you will have, you can never deliver a film in a decent quality. And everybody was sitting there and everybody was believing in this film, and everybody was giving his best, and we in the end we really made it, and we made a good film out of it, a very good film, and I'm very proud of this.
I hope that the audience has as much fun watching it while we have fun doing it.
I'm absolutely sure that everybody will find something entertaining in this movie.
I would give the film 5 out of 5 stars.
I think it's cinema at its best. It's appealing for everyone, and exciting for everyone.